Give me a minute, folks, while I get the chat window up. So weird day in the market. We see we got some red and we got some green. What the hell? Open. Yeah, I always started too soon. I don't even got my... Hold on a minute. Damn it. I'm not even ready. All right. Shit. All right. Yeah, I'm totally not ready, but at least it gives y'all some time to get in here. All right, so we got that. Get the chat window up. Got the chart up. All right, man. Title of this video, Peloton. What the fuck? I'm bullish in it. I knew it would pull back. I didn't think it would break new lows. I didn't think we were going to have one of these kind of candle days. Killer kick-ass earnings report, man. It's on fire. You name it, it was just like times 200 up 200%, 172% sales. Everything was like 180%, 200%, just incredible. But they sold it off hard. You had opportunities to get out. Not me, because I wasn't at the computer desk. Let me get rid of that. So I couldn't get out, but what I did was buy more, and you see buying more was not the trade. And you know what? A lot of times that's not the trade. It's not the trade to buy more. But I believe in this company, and I think it's just temporary, you know, so we'll see. We'll see. This is an ugly candle, though, that they're drawing. But here's the good news. If you're a Peloton bull. Can't even speak. Hey, babes. The volume, okay? So you can see this massive volume. We're still trading. We got 5 minutes left. 85 million shares have traded hands today. The average is 10 million. All right, so we traded 8 times the average. 85 million trades. So if we come here, let's go over to FinViz. Let's type in Peloton. Wow, ugly. And you can see right here, the shares, the float is 205 million. All right, so we traded 85 million shares. We almost traded about 40% of the float. It's incredible. Let's see if I could do the math. I forgot how to do the math in this. Yeah, 41% of the float. Damn, that was good math in my head. So that's crazy. I mean, all of them shares traded hands. So I don't think that we go too much lower. You know, a lot of switching hands. You know what I mean? It was killer volume today. See, this says 82 million. If this is delayed, and you can see the average right here, 9 million. It's unbelievable. So this is basically 8 times the average. It's unbelievable. So we'll see what happens throughout the week. But here's what I do know. Well, I'll wait. I'll wait for you guys to get up in here, and I'm going to tell you what I do know about Peloton. So how you doing, babe? Let me see who else is up in here. See if I could figure it out. I don't get many people. What do it says? I got 2? 2? Who's up in here? 2 people? 1. Babe, how many people's up in here? I can't tell. I can't read this thing, man. But it's just crazy. Now, let's pull up let's go back to what I was going to look at here. Let's go back to CNBC so you can see what's going on. The market's going to close in 2 minutes. There's the picture of the curve there. So the Dow was up 129. It's good. S&P up a point. Okay, it's not down. NASDAQ down 62. It was worse. It was worse. Russell down 10. It's not bad. That was worse as well. And the VIX, here's the thing. And this is, I think, what we want to see. Because the market was down earlier and down even harder. Not necessarily the Dow. It was red, but not as red as the NASDAQ and all that. The VIX, the VIX was down. So remember when we was going up and the VIX was up? And that kind of gave us a clue that the market was about to roll over. I knew it. I didn't take my own advice. And then now we're down, and finally the VIX is down 10%. I think this is the biggest the VIX has been down in a while, right? 26. So hopefully Monday, maybe it's going to be a turnaround Monday. I don't know, but that's, VIX is down hard. All right. And the NASDAQ is actually trying to make a comeback this afternoon. You said it was up over 100 in pre-market. What are you talking about? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. So, so we can get back to that. So basically it's down like 20% almost. It's unbelievable. And I'm a believer in it. Like I said, I knew it would sell off. But I didn't think, to tell you the truth, I thought 90 was going to hold. I thought 90, 89 was going to hold. So I started buying. I kept my positions on. I didn't sell. I couldn't really sell. But I could have if I really, really wanted to. There's the end of the market. I could have if I really, really wanted to. But I didn't. I was like, let me let it get down. I'm going to buy some more. And I bought more leaps. But then, when it's down to 84. This thing's closed on a lower today, I believe. Look at that. So I told you about the volume. So maybe it's just a change of hands. Hopefully we don't go way, way down. I don't know. But I could tell you this. I'll tell you this now that I got titanium up in here. Let me see. Let me measure this up. Yes, down. Yeah, that's easy. 14%. If you want to count from some of the pre-markets, I just did 100. Yeah, and I'll be down 16%. That's crazy. And it did the same thing yesterday. So what I was thinking, this is what I was thinking before we kind of got down today's lows. I'm just thinking, okay, we're going to have trouble going over that glass ceiling, that resistance up there. It's like, let's call it 100. We just call it 100. It's right about 99. And, generally that is a problem. Nice big number, 100, blowing through it. It's going to take some time. We're going to bang up against it a couple of times. But I'm just hoping we don't sell all the way off. But here's my thing. I think we should buy it on any weakness, because this is one thing that I know about the market. It always, always, always goes back to them them companies that's kicking ass. They always go back to it, right? They'll sell it off, but they're going to come back to it. They want that growth. They want it, It's like drugs. So they can get rid of it. I'm trying to think, what's when it's a drug addict? They can go into, what's it when a drug addict stops doing drugs? But anyway, they're going to come back to it. They're a fiend. They're going to want it, right? They're going to want that growth. So it's funny because here, I'm looking at the chart, right? Here, they lost money, right? The estimate was for minus 17 cents, and they came in at minus 20 cents. Now, I don't know all the details, but then it popped and it ran. Here, they kicked ass. The estimate was 12 cents. They came in 27. I can't tell you all the numbers. You're going to have to look it up. And it was crazy, so, and then now they sell it off back to reality. But if you want a reality pullback, maybe, I guess, here in the 70s, I don't think it'll go that low, but who knows with this market. But there, that's basically, if you almost see this range on every growth stock where it hit. Yeah, I'm going to pull up Facebook, right? Facebook. Anyway, here. By the way, I sold my Facebook today. There, right? So it's coming down. You see where the relation is. Google actually came all the way down today. I was shocked. Look at it. I mean, it went down to, what's this low? It went down to 1493. But here's that range, right? And this is why I was playing Google, because it didn't break out like the rest of them. It didn't go straight up. So look, it's right back in the middle of the range. This is the weekly candle. We printed a doji. I mean, it could go lower. Google's just been weak. And I got out of Google today as well. Let's pull up the DocuSign. I also had great numbers. And that was, I don't know if it does one of these numbers, but look, it's back in the range. I already got the range highlighted. So, let's pull up. Can we pull up Tesla? Yeah, Tesla. There's the range, back in the range, right at the range, right? So all of these stocks, these high flyers, they coming right back into that breakout range. Pull up Amazon. Amazon didn't have no range because it was just going straight up. But if you want to call this the range, right there, right? That's where most of the candles are. So the top of that range was 32.70. Yeah, went up to 35, went 300 points above. So look, back in the range. Let's just pull up the Qs in general. The Qs is the same thing. Here's the range right here. I guess we can call that the range. And it's kind of right at the top. So you see what I'm saying? I think they hit the support. We could actually maybe turn around, right? Do we blow through? All the stocks are kind of hitting that point. Now Facebook, which I noticed, let's pull up the minute now. It kind of almost went green today. And while I was looking at it, while the NASDAQ kind of failed right here, it was damn near green and came back down in the last 20 minutes or so. And I was like, wow, and it was leading. I was looking at the rest of the NASDAQ and some of the tech stocks, the high flyers, FANGs. And it was leading the pack. And I was like, okay, so was Tesla. Tesla, it did go green. I didn't know that, right? Tesla was as low as 360 today. So from the bottom today to the top, by the way, I put on Tesla spread for next week. I did like the 370, 390, something like that. I don't know. From the bottom today to the top is up 3.5%. So that's a nice little rally. And the close green, right? When the NASDAQ was down a half a percentage point. So that's kind of bullish. Remember, these guys let us down. Pull up Apple, see what the hell. No, Apple didn't make it. Still down 1.3, but it tried to rally. Give it a little more time in the day. Maybe it would have kind of got up there. The other stock, you remember yesterday's video, DraftKings. I'm kind of real bullish on that and very disappointed today. But it brought, all of these stocks were down today, and this had a humongous day yesterday. But I wound up buying more as it was falling down. From the bottom, it tried to make a run a little late, up 3.28%. But from the top, like it reached 43.82 down to here, that was 7.9%. Right? So this thing had a nice little fall. So, but they was trying to rally back. And I think that's good, because we haven't been seeing that, right around midday. What is that? 1:30 turnaround, 2 o'clock. We haven't been seeing that. So maybe if the market was open for another 30 minutes, these stocks would have all turned green. With the VIX being down 10%. Let's pull up the VIX. Right? Look at the VIX, how it just collapsed. Closed at the low of the day. So that's bullish. Right? So we'll see what happens, We'll see what happens. What's up? Came into the market late, bought Qs and AMD calls. I bought some Q calls right at the end of the day. I bought a Q call spread, and I thought about buying a Tesla spread because Tesla did go green. But I sold everything. Look, and when I sold my Facebook, I said, that's the bottom. And it wasn't quite the bottom because I sold it right here. I'm going to tell you what I saw too. I sold it right around here, 267. was just like, I'm tired. And it went all the way down to 262. But now it came right back to where I sold it from. But when you pull up the 4 hour, this is what I saw. I'm like the crossover. And that hasn't happened in some time. Not like that. So I was like, you know what? I probably should have got out somewhere around here. You know, if I'm worried about the position, let me just get out now. You know, and you could see right there was getting ready to break. So I was like, yeah, I got out. And look, it tried to make. So we'll see. It might still go lower, you know, but that's kind of huge, that little crossover right there. The stochastics that I follow, I mean, they severely oversold. I mean, they're ready to bounce. If you look at this one right here, just look at all of them way down here, and they all had a nice ride, right, from here. It's one of the reasons why I like using this. Very effective when it hits the oversold area in this, or whatever that area is called. Right down here, especially you got to wait for it to turn though. When it's still pointing down, it's not ready yet. And then there was the rally. So it's still, these are pointed down, right? So, but it's down. I mean, it's low, you know. So when is this thing gonna turn around from the top to the bottom? Measure that. It's about 13.8%. And you can see it's right there. We already looked at that right at the support. But yeah, that's all. What's up? I got smoked today, man. I gotta change something. So I'm not even going into the losses. They embarrassing, but not too bad. It was turning around. It was bad before that turnaround, but I gotta come up with I gotta focus. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of chill out and not focus on the numbers too much. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do for now. Look at this NVIDIA. See how it's way oversold? Did this kind of try to make a comeback today? Yeah, it tried. 475 to 486, up 239 from the bottom. So these stocks tried to make a run from the bottom. If anybody caught the bottom, they made some money today. But the only two stocks I'm in, other than okay. With Facebook, I wound up buying it back. When it got right back, I bought it right back. It's like, wow, that was impressive. But I didn't buy as much. So I got a little bit of Facebook and just Peloton and DraftKings. That's it. Across all the accounts, except for that buy and hold account I talk about. I didn't even look at that today. That's it, man. That's it. That's all. You know, I don't think we're down and out. This is the Dow. Pull up the weekly. You know, we kind of still got that trend line looking like we're bouncing off of it. We pull up the 4 hour. Yeah, we kind of right there, right? So maybe next week is critical. Maybe we're gonna bounce off of that. The Dow was pretty good. I think even yesterday, wasn't yesterday decent? Can't remember. Well, not according to that candle. It looked like it reversed. But not bad. IWM, pull up small caps. Ugh, you see, small caps done broke the line. But there's big support right there. Right there. So maybe it'll turn around, maybe a little lower. But it done broke that trend. And then I think we looked at the Qs, and it did break the trend as well. I think I talked about this yesterday. Kind of came down, filled this triangle up. So broke the diagonal. Now it's going to break the lateral support. Not break, or catch it. And hopefully we get the bounce today. Look at that volume. Gosh. Whew. I mean, it was selling. And they said, I think this was the biggest sell. The biggest NASDAQ decline since March. Which was 13, whatever it went down from there to, 11, let's call it 12% in a week. You know, the biggest since March. I think that only, it kind of makes you think about March. I hope this ain't the beginning of a March. That was ugly. I was waiting for like the president to say something, but what could he say? Or somebody to come out and say something, to try to. I'm not hearing any of that, where they're gonna try to juice the markets, because that's been the norm, right? And those V's that I always talk about, I'm not seeing any V's either, So it's got me a little bearish. I really should have been more bearish sooner. I think I became a believer. I did. I became a believer. And that's how the market does. It catches you off guard. I'm like, nah, these guys are making some serious money. Remember Facebook's earnings? It was so good. It went from 130 to damn near 300 in a straight line. Or 230. 230. In this area, just here's the earnings. Look, straight up. It was crazy. People thought the ads, everybody's leaving. No, that wasn't the case. Because they powered by small and medium businesses, not the Disneys and the Cokes and the Pepsis and all of those big companies. So, right? So I'm like, there's no way it's going to go back to this level, right? So I think if it does, man, this is a buy. There's no way it's going down, way down to the March area. Is this March? Yeah. Is it going to the March low 137? I don't think so. Let me pull up Shopify. Right? Shopify is right at support. Let me clear all these lines out. Hold on. Get rid of that. Right there. So let's see. Are you going to turn? You going to turn on us? or are you going to cut right through that? Oh, man. I don't know. But that's the only bullish kind of thing I see, because when you draw this trend line, it's broke, right? Maybe you could try to find another one here, but it's broke that. So that's the only thing that looks kind of positive. I got out of my Shopify somewhere up here in my buy and hold portfolio. I still think these guys make killer money. I mean, they're just lined up for the future, and basically no one is in the area yet. I think there's a company called Big Commerce. Facebook, well, I think they work with Shopify though. But I think they're trying to get their own payments going with the Facebook Pay. I don't know everything about that. But yeah, that's what's up. And you guys got anything y'all want to talk about? Am I missing something? But like I said with Peloton, are y'all bullish on this, or y'all think it's the guy on the? I was listening to CNBC. He said, "It's just the bike, man. There's no way they can maintain this. It's just the bike." I don't know if anybody heard that. I'm trying to find something here. Let's go to the website. Is that what it's called? One Peloton? I wish I could have. If I didn't live in an apartment, I would get a Peloton. It's just the bike. It's just the bike. Well, so let's explore the bikes. These just bikes. And I'm not going to look in here and just look at bikes. No, I don't want to see that. I want to see. Yeah, I guess. Is that what I want to see? Yeah, this is what I want to see, I guess. Compare bikes. So just a bike, no. A $2,500 bike is not just a bike. A $1,900 bike is not just a bike. And yeah, here's some prices, right? 24, 26, 27, 3. They selling so many of these just the bikes. They can't even keep them in stock. Right? So now they're even making lower price bikes, for everybody. And workouts went 100+%. It's just amazing. I thought it was a really amazing killer earnings report. And like I said, as long as I've been doing this, they always go back to growth. So I wouldn't be too afraid of it. You said you're bearish on it long term. I'm not bearish on it long term. I'm bullish on it long term. I think it's the Apple slash Facebook of, like, it just feels the Apple social, like Apple. You could say it's just the phone. It's just the phone. I could get Apple's, they sell 11, 12, $1,500 phones. I can get a $200 phone that does everything just like the Apple phone. Why does people want an Apple phone? All right, so maybe those phones don't take as better pictures, but you got to really zoom in to kind of catch that. But all right, let's compare it to the $400 phone. How about the OnePlus phone? Phones, to me, in my opinion, is better than the iPhone. But $400, $500 phone, why? It's just a phone. And look what they're doing, right? So I think it's the same thing. It's the experience, the actual inclusion when they can see you and work, so it's more than just that. You know what I mean? They got all these workouts stored. It's an experience. You want to be on there, not necessarily even, well, you got to work out, but just to be in that experience. And that's why I think workouts are up. You remember like NordicTrack or those exercise things way back in the day, Bowflex and was it NordicTrack and whatever I'm trying to think of that karate guy one. Anyway, you would buy something like, and those was going for $2,000 back then, $1,000, $2,000. What would you do? Play with that a little bit and tuck it under your bed, put it in the closet, the garage, hide it under in the corner of the house. You didn't even use them long, right? You knew people. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I bought it. And because it's not fun, right? So this is fun. You could go. You can't. I don't even think you can compare it to going to your gym. Well, they say the gym's open. Okay, the gym's open. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm gonna go to the gym. Or I'm not going to use mine no more. I'm going to cancel my subscription. I'm going to go to the gym. No, because the gym doesn't give you that experience. And that's the attraction. Otherwise, the gyms are closed. People just buy a cheaper bike. Of course, you can get cheaper bikes cheaper than $2,400, right? You can go to, I was going to say Sears, but they bankrupt. You know what I'm saying? Go to whoever sells exercise equipment. Sure, you can find something for $500. That's pretty nice. But no, because you don't got the experience. You see what I'm saying? And that's what they're missing. And that's what the gyms still don't give you, that experience. Did I turn you, JRH? Did I turn you? So that's my thinking about it. And so I think it's going to grow personally. We just got to wait until another quarter to see if they come. Now, they did say margins are going to be a little, they did throw in a conference call, gyms are open, so won't be as robust as this quarter, but it was still robust, so the forecast was still great. Exactly. Well, okay, you're kind of actually going against me. You're saying you're happy with your $250 Motorola Android, but the Apple fanboys are not, right? So that's what I'm saying. That's why I think it's going to be like Apple type cult type thing, right? Once you ride a Peloton bike, you'll never get that cheaper bike ever again. There's some other companies out there now that does it, but I think they way ahead. I remember when Apple came out, I think they went up to iPhone 3 before a competitor came out, and that competitor was BlackBerry. I remember real good because I bought one. And it was the BlackBerry Storm. Remember the Storm? Looked better than the iPhone back then. It was a piece of garbage. It was garbage because they was playing catch up. You know what I mean? And finally, Samsung was able to kind of catch up. Me personally, I'm a Galaxy person. I think Samsung's phones are way better than iPhones. But an iPhone person will never say that, right? They want the next iPhone, and they want the latest and greatest. Even though their phone is the latest and greatest, they ready for the next one as soon as it comes out. It's just trendy. You see what I'm saying? So I think that's the area that we're messing with Peloton. And I think that's why people are coming out their pocket to with $2,400 bikes and damn near a $50 subscription a month. Listen, if my gym is closed, there's plenty. I could walk for free. I could run for free. I can go to the local place that sells exercise equipment and buy something for $200, $300. I don't need to go $2,400. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just I'm replacing, my gym is closed, I need this. Man, there's gazillions of things you could buy, you know? It's that experience, you know, that people are not, I'm trying to use the word discounting. They're discounting it or not discounting. You know what I'm saying? It's not including the experience. And that's a premium. You know what I mean? So that's my opinion on the Peloton. You said, will it eventually be expensive coat rack? I don't think so, because it's fun. It's like using your phone. It's like you got to be on your phone when you're driving. You can't just drive 10 minutes to the store. You got to pick it up every 10 light. You got to pick it up every red light, you know, every time you stop, and you got to look, see. Okay, right? That's a lot of people. I mean, I drive trucks. You're truck drivers. Just look down, right? It's damn near 8 out of 10 cars that you pass have their phone in their hand or on the ready, right? On the ready. And then when you look at a red light, it's everybody. I think that's what it can't sit in the corner. I got to use it. Such and such is the coach, you know, the guy, he's going to miss me or whatever. You know, you want to run with the people, you know? So I don't think it's, you've seen workouts are up. Generally workouts are down. Workouts are up. When do you see that? Right? When do you just increase workouts? I just started going back to the gym and I'm already like, damn, I don't want to go. Oh, shoot. Brand means a lot to Luda from the crowd mentality. So yeah, that's my thinking and thought process behind it. And only time will tell. Only time will tell. And we'll see. So I think if it is that way, and let's say a company like Apple buys it. I think this is perfect for Apple, by the way, because they're into the high-tech gadget shit, you know. So I actually think they should buy it. But I forgot what the hell I was talking about. Let's say Apple... Oh yeah, then you know, who knows? I mean, it could be taken out, but I think it's young. It's still early with those kind of numbers. It's still early, as long as they. But that's the thing. It's sold up because they don't think they can replicate these numbers again because the gyms are opening. But I don't think it's about the gym. I don't think it's about the gym. I think gave them a head start. Hey, let me check this out. But they like it, you know, and I don't think they're going to go back to the gym. You know what I mean? So so now they're making the cheaper bikes to get more people. And it's subscription. Y'all know subscription rocks, man. Anything with subscription, you buy, right? Anything that has a subscription, you buy. Netflix, I don't know if Roku, Google, YouTube, you get YouTube subscriptions. I would say the phone companies, but they don't know how to use it. Costco. Amazon, for the most part, anything with subscription is up. And so they're talking about making Twitter subscription, right? So that pop. Okay, so, and the subscriptions everything is up. And I'll tell you what, the gym's been open for a while in a lot of states, you know, so I've been going to the gym, brand new Planet Fitness, and it's not many people there, but sometimes it's like that. But I like it. Nice new equipment, you know. But let me tell you something. It gets old quick. Oh man. But I would, if I didn't live in an apartment, I would get a Peloton. I would fork over the money and give it a shot. And put my request in because it takes 2 months to get one. Talk about, not and even backlogging them. I think that's a good deal. So I think it goes higher, right? I think it goes higher. I think it has problems breaking that 100 ceiling right there. And it might bang up against that a couple of times. All right, so y'all got anything else you want to talk about? That's the title of the video. So we talked about that, and that's what I wanted to kind of talk about for the most part. is my feeling on that exercise bike. What's up, guys? Joe Ski Rock, Mr. JRH. Oh, I miss. Oh, somebody did. I hope y'all got this. Who's that? I shun unavailable. Yeah. Anyway, it was over 100 in pre-market. Okay, I got all that. Gyms open, but more people home until vaccines. EPS too strong. And then when the vaccines come out, you think we all gonna be rushing for that? Did you hear about the? Is it the AstraZeneca trial, that the vaccine that went bad? Somebody's got some serious neurological damage or whatever for taking this damn drug, and so AstraZeneca was getting shellacked for the last couple of days. Let me see. Yeah, right here. Was that it? No, that's a monthly, because it happened just a couple of days ago. Right? I guess this downturn right here. That bear flag. Anyway, but it's just like, wow. It just makes you like, okay, they're gonna come out with these things, and you know, I'm not gonna rush for the vaccine. I know that. Yeah, I want to be maybe midway, maybe half, when half people got it. I want to be towards the back half. Let's put it that way. Oh man, I don't know. Do they pay these test subjects? Maybe they pay them like a few thousand. That guys say, I pay my bills. If I don't pay my bills, I'm gonna be homeless and die anyway. So might as well get this money. And I don't know. I think they pay these guys. I can't see anybody doing it for free. But yes, but nigga, I don't know. Yeah, but I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, time will tell, man. That's it. Time will tell. Time will tell. That's it, man. It's a quick video for the weekend. Maybe I'll come over tomorrow. Yeah. Maybe I'll get on tomorrow and talk some shit or whatever. But you said you have your second head growing, but at least the bills are paid. Yeah, some people feel that way, I'm like, man, you feel better with the bills paid, and you could be damaged, second head, another arm, your arm's cut off, you lost your leg, but the bills is paid. You got a house, you got shelter. Oh man, that's a good feeling. It sucks, when I paid everything in life, right? My credit was whatever, 800. I don't even know how to check it. I always paid my bills and stuff like that. I can get anything I wanted on credit. I bought 3 houses. I bought any car. I could get any car. Credit cards, $50,000 limits and things like that. That was the limits I would get on my cards. And I went bankrupt. Right. So, and I went bankrupt because of my divorce, and I just had to stop paying stuff. Right. Because there was, I'll tell y'all a story, at least my half. She had this dude up in the house. I was paying the bills. I wasn't there. So she had this dude up in the house, and I was like, I'm not paying no more. I'm not, I ain't paying shit no more. I'm paying for somebody else to live up, anyway. I had to just watch everything go. I couldn't catch up. And it was like, I'm doing it for spite, right? But whatever, I'm pissed off, But, and then, I crashed and burned, I lost, I couldn't even open a checking account when it was all said and done. I had to get a direct deposit I couldn't, every time I got direct deposit from my job, the bank companies were taking it out. So if I got $600 in there, gone as faster than I can take it. So I had to open up a new account to get my money in, and I couldn't even open up a damn bank account. Then I met the jewelry box, and then my life changed. That's my girlfriend, the jewelry box. It was crazy, man. So I know what it feels like to That's the only time I had problems paying my bills. But it was an intentional. It's kind of like when we shut down a country. It was intentional. But before I got divorced, we kind of started into that problems. All of a sudden, the credit cards got maxed out, no fault of my own, and then that's when shit with the relationship just started going crazy. So yeah, so it just crashed. Crashed so fast. I don't even know what the hell happened. Anyway, so was you doing? No, I was home. I was doing local. It was damn near OTR because I was never home. I was working like 5 p.m. to about 6 a.m. every day, Monday through Friday, while weekends and holidays off. I would do like 2 trips from Louisville to Cincinnati a night. Did that for 12 years. And so it happened during that time. So I wasn't home at night. I was never home at night. So probably started there, right? Anyway, yeah, so that's what I remember about pay. So it was just ugly. My financial situation was ugly, man. So yeah. Anyway, live with moms, but I turned it around. Thanks to my babes. Yeah, she helped me out. She gave me a little lifeline and a little sanity. I needed some sanity back. Anyway, have to get ready for work. We'll file. Take care. Have a great weekend. All right, Joe Ski Rock. I appreciate you. Follow me on YouTube. Search Dre Trades 2 and click the like and subscribe. And everybody else, click like and subscribe. I hope you guys. Wish we would talk about more stocks, but I hope you guys are making money. And I think we could be. Maybe the tech, it showed signs of it being over. It really did. With that VIX down 10%, a lot of the stocks rallying up 3% from midday, that's kind of a sign. So let's see what Monday looks like. Maybe Monday's a good thing and everything will look normal again. Did I bring up the heat map? Let me pull that up real quick to see what it looked like. Yeah, it's not bad. So it's still just the big ones, man. Apple, Microsoft, Google, Facebook, Amazon, PayPal, MasterCard. Yeah, the stocks that was making all the money. United Healthcare, Anthem, all of those are down. Everything else is up. NVIDIA, AMD, CRM, Salesforce, and Intel. It's not Intel, Intuit. Yeah, ServiceNow. So, yeah, the ones that sucked. The ones that made all the money suck. Look, Qualcomm was up. So was Intel. Okay. Micron. Impressive. Okay. You see? So IBM. Cisco. And Broadcom. I got Broadcom from my portfolio. All right, so yeah, let's keep our fingers crossed, and hopefully Monday this whole board is green. And I think once Tesla's not on here, but once Apple turns green, and for maybe a good 2 days, and it's kind of hanging in there, not going, it could be over. It sucked that it's still kind of reddish down 131, but Facebook and Google almost turned around, right? I don't know about Microsoft. Let me pull that up real quick. Possibly got as high as 205, 205.06. It was down 134. Yeah, so it got like 30 cents. It was 30 cents basically away from turning green, right at 330, and it kind of gave it up. So yeah, I think as long as no shit happens over the weekend, it could be a good day. It could be a good day. Oh man, Quavero. I don't know what the hell. Sometimes you need a lifeline. Yeah, man. She gave it to me. And the lifeline. Qorvo. Quavo? Is that the company you was talking about? I don't know what this company is. Looks decent. I'm just pulling up my 4-hour chart. Okay. Little gap up there and hold. But yeah, it looks, I don't know what that is. Some volume coming in there. Anyway, but all right, y'all. I appreciate y'all watching and hanging in with me. And I will talk to you guys maybe the weekend, or maybe Monday. But you know I need you to like the video so I can get some love. Get some love on YouTube. And I'll talk to y'all later. This is Dre Trades. Peace.